The Red River is a river in north-central United States and central Canada. Originating at the confluence of the Bois de Sioux and Otter Tail rivers between the U.S. states of Minnesota and North Dakota, it flows northward through the Red River Valley, forming most of the border between Minnesota and North Dakota and continuing into Manitoba. It empties into Lake Winnipeg, whose waters join the Nelson River and ultimately flow into Hudson Bay. The river is about 885 kilometers or 550 miles long, of which about 635 kilometers, 395 miles, are in the United States, and about 255 kilometers, 158 miles, are in Canada. The river falls 70 meters on its trip to Lake Winnipeg, where it spreads into the vast wetland known as Netley Marsh. Several urban areas have developed on both sides of the river, including the city of Winnipeg in Canada, as well as Fargo-Moorhead and Grand Forks, East Grand Forks metropolitan areas, both of which straddle North Dakota-Minnesota border. Long and important highway for trade, the Red River has been designated a Canadian Heritage River. It is remarkably flat. From its origin near Breckenridge, Minnesota, to the international border near Emerson, Manitoba, its gradient is only 1 meter per 5 kilometers, or approximately 1 foot per mile. The river, slow and small in most seasons, does not have the energy to cut a gorge. Instead, it meanders across the silty bottomlands in its progress north. In consequence, high water has nowhere to go, except to spread across the old lake bed in overland flooding. Heavy snows or rain, especially on saturated or frozen soil, has caused a number of catastrophic floods, which often are made worse by the fact that snowmelt starts in the warmer south, and waters flowing north are often dammed or slowed by ice. These periodic floods have the effect of refilling, in part, the ancient lake. The Red River flows across the flat lake bed of the ancient glacial Lake Agassiz, an enormous glacial lake created at the end of the Wisconsin glaciation from meltwaters of the Laurentide ice sheet. At this continental glacier decayed, its meltwaters formed the lake. Over thousands of years, sediment precipitated the bottom of the lake. These soils are the parent soils of today's Red River Valley. The river is very young. It developed only after Lake Agassiz drained about 9,500 years ago. I hope you enjoyed this quick geography lesson on the Red River of the North, along with the flooding that can occur on both sides of the Canada-US border. While most residences are protected by dikes, they have become accustomed to the flooding, but that does not make it any easier to go through. Again, I trust you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.